Hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. Hi. Welcome. Hello. Welcome, everybody. How's it going? Oh, I love this song. Man, it's freaking out. Yeah. I like really, I stressed myself out a lot about the Dare to Defy thing. I hadn't done like an interview in so long. And I needed to interview 3 different people who were all like very cool, accomplished people. And I was so stressed about it. Thank you. I'm so glad. The second it was done, I got a headache. I felt nauseous and I wasn't able to sleep. So when I woke up, I was like, I feel terrible. Thanks, guys. Thank you. But it was fun. I feel like I settled into it okay. Yeah. You got me addicted to Gooba Ball. You're welcome. Yeah, well, I was saying that to Sam too. I was like, you know, if I'm hoping that these last couple of hosting gigs snowball into more hosting gigs again, then I gotta just go for it, you know? I gotta just prove that I can do it. So. Yes. Having people who are like really easy to talk to and have a lot to say makes all the difference in the world with interviewing. No, I gotta binge the rest of Psycho-Pass for Anime Cult. I knew Adele. She's been in the celeb jungle. Has she? Amazing. I know what that is now. Seems like only yesterday I had no idea what the celebrity jungle was. Loved the stream last night. Thank you. Yeah, I hecked up because I agreed to do a PTA thing this morning. So I was like, all right, crack knuckles. I'll take my kid into school. I'll help do their little present buying thing. And it was very cute. And then I came home and was like, now time to make soup and sit on the couch until stream. Oh, it was a cup of soup. It was one of those cup of soups. It was the potato leek one. It's my favorite of those like soup sachet things. 1,000-yard stare with soup. Yeah, exactly. Peach kept coming in and like laying next to me like, are you good, boss? And I was like, I'm fine, honey, go play. And she'd like run away and play for a little bit and then come back like, what are you doing? What is going on here? No, I want to stream. I've got nothing going on tonight. I want to do my usual thing. Pets can definitely tell when you're sick. Yeah. Peach tends to be less rambunctious when I'm not doing well, which I appreciate. She comes over and checks on me a lot and sits next to me, and then she'll be like, anyway, bye. I don't plan on playing more Great God Grove on stream, no. Oh my god, yes. Watson does that. Basically, the second that I curl up anywhere, Watson wants to sit on my chest. And I'm like, buddy, I don't want to be breathing in cat hair when I can barely breathe as it is, dude. Yeah, I don't need the cat air. Oh my gosh, Kelly gets here tomorrow, I think. Oh, that happened so fast. I should send her a message. Yeah, I think she's coming down. Wait, what day is it? Is it Wednesday? Okay, never mind. I thought it was Thursday. Okay, I've got an extra day to make her room pretty. I just want her room to be pretty for her. That's all. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I reached out to a bunch of my art friends. I'm on a mission to make it so that all of the fish in the fishing game are custom fish by people that we know. So I've gone to a bunch of my friends and been like, hey, do you want to draw me a fish? I'm very excited. So I'm going to start loading in weird ass fish. I'm very jazzed. Yeah, because there's there's a slot for what the thing is called, and then there's another place to like write something. So I was like, oh, that would be so perfect. So, you know, if if somebody makes a fish that's basically a truck with a fin and calls it a truck fish, I don't know. Then the secondary line can be like the name of the artist, you know? We need a Clark fish. Oh, Clark can definitely draw us a fish. Ah, yes. I should hit up Boone. That's a good idea. Bam, 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 bam. Ah. Bam. We could add Shape of Water guy. Hold on. I'm gonna message Boone before I forget. But I love it because depending on the person, some of them are making like beautiful fish. And some of them are like, how cursed can I go with this? I'm like, yes, I love the gradient of fish we're gonna have. Fish where people are like, whoa, that's beautiful. That's the most gorgeous fish I've ever seen. And then fish where people go, I'm sorry, what is that? Oh, I need to write a note for myself. Okay. I did ask Bree. Yeah. I have literally told everybody, draw whatever you would like. Draw whatever, call it whatever you want. The world's your oyster. One of my friends, Babs, was like, I drew this crab forever ago. Do you want to give this crab a new life and reuse the crab? And I was like, buddy, I don't know if you know this, but crabs are a running goof on my channel. So yes, I would love to use your crab. The Dare to Defy VOD should be published. It was unpublished because a bunch of it got muted. And so we're trying to figure out what to do about that. Cause I'm like, this was a Twitch sanctioned thing. So like, what do we have to do on the internal side to be like, don't mute this? Like, I was hired to host this by Twitch. So if they're muting it, I don't think I could do anything about that. No, it's published. It's published. If you go look, it should be. I literally checked. Yeah, it's just there's some parts of it that are muted. Hold on, let me see if I can grab the crab. Ooh, I get to make a new folder. Fish, yes. Here's the crab that Babs made. You ready? He says, I can't die. I was like, I love him. This little guy. So, our first friend fish. We gotta test it out. All right, here we go. We'll watch this fulfill. A crab! What are the odds? Alrighty. And then settings. Edit custom catches. New custom catch. Choose image. Fantastic. How much gold should this man be worth? Set him to this much. How much does he weigh? How much do crabs weigh in kilograms? I guess it depends. Save. All right. All right. He's in. He's in. He's in. All right. I don't know, guys. I just wrote 2. I just wrote 2, dude. Ooh, yeah. You know how people will have an asset that's like a jail cell and they'll put chat in jail on their stream? we should get one of those. Oh God. We should get one of those assets and put it somewhere in the room, except we just fill it with crabs. Hi, Summer. I'm okay. I made a couple of dumb choices, but now I get to just chill. A crab bucket. Oh my God. Like those old bit cups, you know, and people would have like giant glasses on their streams that would fill up with bits. Yeah. Just treat the crabs like an invasive species. Be like, you're not supposed to be here. Are there swamp crabs? I guess that's a good question. Oh. I haven't been here in years. We VTubers now? Yeah. Hello, welcome back. Yeah, I'm a weird little guy now. No cursonization allowed in this stream. Oh, goodness. I fucks with the weird little guy. Absolutely. Then welcome back, my dude. There are mangrove crabs that are super colorful. I'm gonna look them up. Ooh. Oh, their claws are so pretty. Oh, some of them are like bright blue. Whoa. That's pretty sick. Yeah. Oddly enough, one of the things that crawled through the rip are just crabs. Wherever this fey fungal spore came from, there were a lot of crabs there. No, so it was supposed to basically. Are you talking about my Neon Divide character, Moral? I basically decided that I wanted my model to be like a combination of me and Moral. So Moral was part of the what would be the he was put in the pot for sure. Can we fish up Moral? I could add Moral in there. What have I missed the past couple years? We bought a farm. We moved to a farm. We have a dog now. We have a shit ton of animals, actually. My kid is almost 7. I'm not sure what else. Oh, shoot. I need to change the... Hold on. I need to change the animal command since one of the chickens is gone now. Crumble's still here. Yeah, my sister-in-law is trying to move though, and oh my goodness. And we've made it pretty clear that we don't want him. That we don't want the geese. So if she moves, she'll have to figure out what to do with them. One of our chickens was it's still like a weird cryptid mystery to me. But one of them was snatched by something. Our best guess currently is like a stoat of some sort of a, like, I don't know. Because the holes that we found are small, like too small for a fox, but a body was definitely drug away from the coop. So that's really morbid, but we don't really know what happened. Snake. I don't think we have snakes that big enough to take down to take down and drag a chicken. I don't know. Yeah, I want to put a camera in there. I'm also taking up all of the, basically everything on the ground of the coop. And putting down a few layers of chicken wire on the ground of the coop. Because just having it on the outside did not deter enough. Yeah, a weasel or a stoat or something. We have badgers out here, but it wasn't big enough for a badger, so yeah. Yeah, whatever it was, it dug underneath what we had set up. So at first I was like, let's just put a cement block all along the bottom. But the more we talked about it, we were like, that's not really necessary. Don't worry, I'm sleeping with the chickens. Shut the fuck up. You're sleeping in a bed like a person. But think of the content. Yeah, all of the other chickens are so stressed out. I keep thinking about giving them a little bit of spa time. Time to bust out the old tub that I would give Bergie baths in. Just give them a nice little hot water Epsom soak. Even if their feet are fine, I think they just like it. Yeah, out of all of them, I would say Vivi is the most like sensitive. She's the one who it took her the longest to grow her feathers back. And now that Nimona's gone, Vivi's missing a bunch of feathers again. And I keep trying to spot if the other chickens are like taking it out on her or if she's doing it to herself. It's kind of hard to tell, but yeah. Yeah, I thought about doing a chicken cam and setting up the setting up the playpen and then just like having a nice little fun spot for them while I was streaming and just putting them in the playpen in my office. They'd probably be so stressed out though. Like, where the fuck are we? Summer, I don't know if you were here already, but I was just telling chat that I've gone to everybody being like, draw me fish. I've gotten one fish back, and it's a weird crab. It's a delight. I'm down to MS paint you an eel. Yes, please. Bye, Forecast Gray. Oh my gosh, sushi sounds amazing. Dude, I was such a mess when I went to bed last night. Sam was like, "It's only 11." I was like, "Honey, I'm dying." Oh God. Is the sushi in England any good? It depends on where you go. I was living in LA, which has a really high, like, specifically Japanese population. And so it was pretty easy to find a place that had really good sushi. Obviously, I've never been to Japan, so I can't compare it that way. But, like, in comparison to what I was getting in LA, I haven't had much sushi that was like as good. But I've been assured that in London there's tons of good food places, so I just don't live near London. Morning. Yeah, the Dare to Defy thing went really well. I was so stressed about it, but I think it went really well. We had really good like Q&A, guests on. Chat was really lovely the whole time. So yeah, I think it turned out good. Boone has agreed to make us a fish. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I said this yesterday, but yeah, they wanted us for it, not only because I've done hosting stuff before, but also because they knew that our community was really lovely and that it would be a good fit community-wise. So yeah, I thought that was really nice. No, so Dare to Defy is it was family friendly. We did it. Dare to Defy is a 3-part docuseries about accessibility and inclusivity in gaming, or not in gaming, oh my God, in sports. It was really cool. I think the person we talked to the longest was Richard Whitehead, who is a Paralympic champion in running. And he's just like so knowledgeable and had so much insight and so much to say. But all 3 of the people that we had on to talk to and like watch part of these episodes with was awesome. Richard is the only one that I hadn't met beforehand. So I met Abby and Adele on like the tech check day, which was a few days before, to make sure that everybody like had a working camera, working microphone, all of that. But Richard wasn't able to make it that day, and I was like, I really hope that he and I get along okay when trying to talk to each other. But you can tell that like he advocates in this way a lot, that he does a lot of like, talking with people about this exact subject. He launched in right away. So the second that they cut to having Richard on, he was like, do you want to see my torch from the Olympics? I was like, what the shit? It was massive, gigantic. I did see that Abby was in chat after the interview. Abby was so sweet and got the worst of me. Abby was there when I was like still feeling the nerves big time. But hopefully she feels like she had a good segment. Oh my goodness, what's this? A gold medal from the Paralympics? Oh my God, and what's this? The 6-star marathon medal? And when I was like, well, you like crushed a world record this year, right? And he was like, I crushed 2. Don't shortchange me. I was like, Jesus, this man. Bonkers. Ah. Yeah, he came with receipts. He was like, I know what I'm talking about. I've been in so many of these runs. No, it was good. He was great to talk to. All of them were. You can tell they all like had their areas of knowledge, you know. But yeah, it's a Prime Video docuseries, and it's 3 episodes. Each episode is 35 minutes. So it's an easy watch if it's something that sounds like it would be interesting to you. I recommend it. I learned a lot. What is this? Oh. Does Blue Sky have an app now? Yes? Okay. Good. When I originally went to look for an app, it wasn't there. Yeah, well, I've had an account for a while. I just don't use it a ton. But I have it open in a tab, and I was like, if there's an app now, I should just get the app. Yucky. Yuckies. All up in my nose, all up in my head. Yeah, well, when Abby was talking about how much nicer, like how much more control she felt like she had using the like racing controls. At first I was like, God, we should just be doing that then, right? But technology is expensive. That's always like the big barrier with better tech, right? Is like, okay, now how do we get this in more people's hands, right? Thank you. Yeah, Amanda did this background. Someone was gonna winterfy it for December, but it didn't get done in time. If it gets done like at some point in December, we'll still use it. I don't want Manda to do it. I want Manda to rest and draw a hot succubi because that's what will heal her heart. Yeah, back to her natural habitat, exactly. Yeah, I mean, when she was finishing up Sam's stuff, she was pretty explicit with everybody. Like, I am gonna just sit in my cave and draw what I want to draw for a few months after this. Did I add new effects for the cap? For the mushroom cap? No. We do have a new model being made, though. A bigger model. Ba 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 ba. Oh, the egg. No. Did you get around to figuring out how to use points to affect the model? I don't know. Did I? Chat, are any of the automatic ones available right now? Shit. Yes. Yes, we did figure it out. I should probably make it so the cooldown is less. I had the cooldown so high because I didn't trust myself to spot them often enough, which proved itself to be correct. Hold on. Also, I just didn't want googly eyes constantly. Here, I'll have the cooldown time. What was the other one? Oh, Friendship Jail was the other one. Yeah. The googly eyes are automatic, and so is Friendship Jail. And now I know how to do it, so I can make other things automatic. All right, let's see. I think we should try to get through some more of Loco Motive. What do you guys think? I want to finish this game real bad. We have to figure out what's going on with Hungry Mungry or whatever his name is. Herman Merman? Hungry Mungry is a poem. But it's always the first thing I think of when I try to remember this character's name. Hungry Mungry. Yes, this poem. Shall I read it to you? We haven't done a poem reading in a while. Okay, ready? Hungry Mungry sat at supper, took his knife and spoon and fork, ate a bowl of mushroom soup, ate a slice of roasted pork, ate a dozen stewed tomatoes, 27 deviled eggs, 15 shrimp, 9 baked potatoes, 32 fried chicken legs, a shank of lamb, a boiled ham, 2 bowls of grits, some black-eyed peas, 4 chocolate shakes, 8 angel cakes, 9 custard pies with Munster cheese, 10 pots of tea, and after he had eaten all that he was able, he poured some broth on the tablecloth and ate the kitchen table. His parents said, "Oh, Hungry Mungry, stop these silly jokes." Mungry opened up his mouth and ate his folks. And then he went and ate his house, all the bricks and wood, and then he ate up all the people in the neighborhood. Up came 20 angry policemen shouting, "Stop and cease!" Mungry opened up his mouth and ate the police. Soldiers came with tanks and guns, said Mungry, "They can't harm me." He just smiled and licked his lips and ate the U.S. Army. The president sent all his bombers. Mungry still was calm. Put his head back, gulped the planes, and gobbled up the bombs. He ate his town and ate the city, ate and ate and ate. And then he said, "I think I'll eat the whole United States." And so he ate Chicago first and munched the water tower, and then he chewed on Pittsburgh, but he found it rather sour. He ate New York and Tennessee and all of Boston town, then drank the Mississippi River just to wash it down. And when he'd eaten every state, each puppy, boy, and girl, he wiped his mouth upon his sleeve and went to eat the world. He ate the Egypt pyramids and every church in Rome, all the grass in Africa and all the ice in Nome. He ate each hill in green Brazil, and then, to make things worse, he decided for dessert, he'd eat the universe. He started with the moon and stars, and soon as he was done, he gulped the clouds, sipped the wind, and gobbled up the sun. Sitting there in the cold, dark air, he started to nibble his feet, and then his legs, and then his hips, and then his neck, and then his lips, till he sat there gnashing his teeth, 'cause nothing was left to eat. That's the poem. Hungry Mungry. A reverse Katamari. Exactly. Holy crap, that dude was starving. I did not like that. That's one of my kids' favorite poems. Oh, goodness. I like that he just eats war, though. I could get behind it. Yeah, that was another Shel Silverstein one. What else do they got of yours, Shel? Twistable, Turnable Man. That one's fun, too. This one. I've thought about putting this one on the wall in my house. It's very short. It's called Listen to the Mustn'ts. It goes, listen to the mustn'ts, child. Listen to the don'ts. Listen to the shouldn'ts, the impossibles, the won'ts. Listen to the never haves, and then listen close to me, that anything can happen, child. Anything can be. It's cute. I like that one. Damn, they got all his shit on here. My kid loves poems so much that I keep meaning to like make a list of ones that we both really like that I think would be nice to have up somewhere. I thought about the downstairs bathroom. I thought about just printing off a bunch of poems and just covering the walls with them. I think that would be super cool. And then while you're pooping, you can read some poetry. Shut up, Chucklefish. Does she like poems that don't rhyme? Yeah. She doesn't mind whether they rhyme or not, honestly. I think she has trouble reading them like in She has trouble with the prose if they don't rhyme. I think the rhyming does help kids understand the rhythm of a poem a bit better. So she struggles with how it should sound or the pace at which it's meant to be read if it doesn't rhyme. But she likes listening to them regardless of if they rhyme or not. Yeah, Where the Sidewalk Ends, her copy of Where the Sidewalk Ends was mine. And it, to this day, is still one of the books that she always wants us to read at bedtime. And since then, I got the other Shel Silverstein books, and I've gotten a couple of other just like general like kids poem books. I've thought about like trying to find something. You know, Shel Silverstein is popular for a reason, right? Like his poetry has such a specific tone to it. And I think because I kind of ruined her because since her like first poetry was Where the Sidewalk Ends, it's hard to find stuff that hits right. Does that make sense? So we'll get these books that are like 1,000 classic kids poems. And she just, you know, occasionally, she likes some of them, but. I watched both of your Loco Motive vids on Saturday after driving all morning. It was just what I needed. Nice. We're going to try it. We're going to see if we can. Hold on. Yeah. Take our blankies off. It's time to game. Oh, what was even going on, dude? What was even going on? Let's see. Oh. Huh? Wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Oh my God. Oh, it froze. I forgot it crashed. Wait, had I talked to Suzanne at all?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to do all of this again. I'm just gonna.
I'd keep.
Okay.
You didn't. No more. He's got.
I'm gonna get through all of the Suzanne dialogue.
He's gone. You're it. Suzanne. Herman. Always.
Herman Merman.
Indeed.
Is that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think?
I don't know.
I believe.
Oh, that's.
Are you warm?
Hey. Oh, come on.
This is.
Gone.
Oops.
He's gone.
I think he.
Fine.
Great. Mm-hmm. No.
Wait.
All right.
Oh.
Okay. Unique. How much? She sells. Pretty cool. Do you know?
Let's see. Herman.
Oh, Herman. Yes.
I'll be.
Okay.
Around.
So we are currently playing as Herman Merman. Do you guys? Is there anybody who's watching right now that needs just like a general rundown on what's going on in this game? Okay. So this game is one of those classic "a murder happened on a train" games. Okay. So at the start of the game, we are playing as Arthur, who is an attorney. He's the executor to the will of a eccentric old woman who owns the train that you're on. And she invited you onto the train along with a bunch of her family members because she had a big announcement to make. And everybody's like, she's probably going to announce who is going to take over her business, right? She's probably passing on her legacy or whatever. So, of course, everybody comes together to hear the big announcement. The train goes through a tunnel. All of the lights go out. And when the lights come back on and we're back out of the tunnel, she's dead. She's been stabbed to death. Sorry, I shouldn't have laughed. It's just classic. So everybody sort of rounds on Arthur, the guy that you're playing, who's just a big dumb boy that loves math. He loves math and papers, and he's just, he's got his niche. He's really smart, but also real dumb. And everybody's like, Arthur, you're the executor of the will. What did the will say? Because whoever it was that had the most to gain from her dying is probably the one who killed her. But unfortunately, right before the announcement, the will had flown out the window. And so we're like, I don't have it right now. So the whole first part of the game really is you trying to get into like a weird safe that you find in her quarters, as well as see if you can get your hands on the will. If you can find a copy of it anywhere, whatever. It's a point and click sort of it's a point and click mystery game. But you have to do all sorts of like weird, ridiculous stuff. And he is a menace, dude. This man will steal from anyone. He has no qualms. He'll ruin lives, dude. But in the end, he, number one, finds out a lot of really unsavory stuff about the finances of this woman's company and the people who are in charge of it and how they are running it into the ground. Finds a woman that's on the train who intends to like bring all of that to light, basically like works for the government in one way or another. And so we have dirt. We have dirt on so many people, right? But really, more than anything, we really want to just like find the will, get everybody off of our backs, and move on. So he finds it. It turns out that in the safe were like thousands of old wills, but none of them were the most recent one. But the will that flew out the window got snagged on the side of the train. And so we were able to snag it once we got into the right room and could see it. We were able to snag it. And the second we had it, they were like, all right, great. So let's read it. And it turned out that this old lady had left everything to Arthur. Again, of course. So he is the primary suspect for murdering her. Now, another important classic, of course. So another important element here is that on the train was a famous detective named Herman Merman. And when she died, everyone was like, yo, Herman Merman, we gotta like get this guy on the trail, right? He's gotta solve the crime. But he was so terrified now that there were so many eyes on him. He was like, there's a murderer on this train. They're definitely gonna try to murder me now to keep me from revealing who they are. So the entire time that we play as Arthur, Herman Merman is gone. He's just hiding. And then the game does one of my favorite tropes in the whole world. The second that Arthur reads the will and everyone's like, right? We swap perspectives and we play as Herman. And not in parallel, we are not doing stuff at the same time as Arthur. We are doing all of the things leading up to the point that you play as Arthur. Which is so cool because you run into so many issues as Arthur and you're like, what is going on with this train? Guess what? every issue you run into was caused by Herman. It's so good. It's so good, dude. So Herman Merman is a, for lack of a better word, he's a washed up detective. He's got a bunch of novels. He thinks very highly of himself, but his rival, Dirk Chiselton, has captured the hearts and minds of many, and all of his books are being replaced. All of his books and toys and things are being replaced by Dirk Chiselton stuff. We are on this train now. We've been hired by the eccentric old lady to follow what is his name? Jianlu, I think is his name, who is an old man that everybody thinks is in love with her, but he's actually trying to buy her business and she won't let him. We the players, believe that he is in cahoots with the people on the train that are trying to catch them out for, you know, money laundering and whatever else, because he's wearing a blue suit jacket with a flower, which is exactly what Arthur was told to wear and why he wound up meeting the government agents in the first place. Because they thought that he was their informant. So since Jianlu is wearing almost the same thing, we assume that he is actually the informant, right? But as Arthur, we never saw him. So far, as Herman Merman, our only goal has been to get backstage. We were just trying to get backstage because we saw him go back here and never come out. So we finally got back here after, much like Arthur, ruining the lives of everybody on this train. So now we're trying to figure out where he's gone. Boone! Thanks so much for the raid, bud. I'm so sorry, raiders. I just got done explaining everything in this game up to this point, and I won't do it again. I can't do it again, dude. It took too long. I don't know how to make things succinct. But this game's fantastic. If you like point and click mysteries, it's fully voice acted. The animations are beautiful. It's great. But we are, I think, pretty far along in it. So just FYI, if you want to dip because you want to play it for yourself, I recommend that. Anyways, you guys are great. Thanks so much, Boone. Welcome, Raiders. I hope you had a great stream. I hope you have fun with us. And now I'm going to talk to these boys and hopefully not crash the game again. Here we go. Why does it crash? Why does it crash every time I try to talk to them? Maybe I should talk to them first? Why does this happen? He's like, they're just so cool. I don't remember what to say. All right, continue. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try talking to them first.
Hello, gentlemen.
Oh, it
Who's
worked.
this guy? No idea. He wasn't on the guest list.
I'm looking for someone. Did you see Mr. Liu come in here?
Jean? Yeah, he was here.
It said he needed to adjust something backstage. Can we help you with something?
Aren't you meant to be on stage right now?
Aren't you meant to be on stage right now?
That was the plan. Right up until some drongo pinched our set list.
Oh,
Is that so?
Who would do that?
I'm afraid I wouldn't know anything about that.
who would do that?
Find that crook. I'm gonna show them the business end of my drumsticks.
You don't say.
Bloody oath.
Why would you need a set list in order to play?
It's the principle
Is that
of
better?
the matter.
Too loud
We
now?
had the whole set finely tuned. Every tune flowing into the next. Oh, it was pure enchantment.
What's the point of putting on a lesser performance? We'd rather not play at all.
Are you really not going to play any more music?
We'll probably get back up there. I just don't feel all that inspired right now. We've been demoralized, that's what.
Damn.
You said Mr. Liu was backstage.
He's probably making further adjustments. Everything's got to sound just right, you see. I heard Mr. Liu's been trying to win over Lady Unterwald for weeks. He's got an eye for the details, that's for sure.
Why does Mr. Liu have access to the green room?
Mr. Liu's the bloke who got us the gig in the first place.
Recommended us to Lady Unterwald personally.
He's been pulling out all the stops to win her over. He's a good sport, though. Even played a few rounds of Knifey Stab Stab with us. Better yet, he's awful at it.
He's lost so many times that he refuses to play now.
Interesting.
Dare I ask what Knifey Stab Stab is?
You don't know about Knifey Stab Stab? Oh, it's a riot.
It's a
You're looking at the
riot.
reigning champ. We sometimes call it the five-finger fillet.
So, it's a card game of sorts?
No, it's a little edgier than that.
What?
What game are you playing now?
We're just playing a friendly game of poker. It's gonna turn bloody unfriendly if you keep winning all these hands, eh?
Shh, I'm trying to concentrate.
I love Knifey Stab Stab.
How's the music business treating you?
Yeah, decent. We've got fans clamoring for more shows. I'm glad we found Miss Goldsmith. She really tied our sound together. We were piss poor before she arrived on the scene. Isn't that right, Suze?
No, it was nothing.
I'll leave you to your game.
See you around.
I'm going to save now. Back to Suzanne.
Yes.
You,
Mr. What did you...
I'm...
I'd keep that.
You didn't...
No more. He's got...
I just...
He said he...
He's gone. You're in...
Suzanne.
Herman.
Always.
Herman.
Indeed.
Is that...
That's the...
Do you think...
I don't know.
I believe...
Oh, that's...
Are you... warming...
Hey, Oh, come on.
Fine.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
No.
We...
Is this
All right,
one?
all right.
Oh,
Okay, you need... How much... She sells pretty cool. Do you...
I'm
let's...
speeding through this because we've heard it 3 times
Herman.
now.
Oh, Herman... Yes.
Yes.
I'll be...
See you around.
Are you leaving already?
I'm afraid I have other lines of inquiry.
Nah, why don't you play one round of Knifey Stab Stab with us?
Yes.
Come on, we haven't had a new player in a while. Go on.
Oh my god.
Fine. What sort of game
no.
is it?
Here, I'll go first. You're playing with the big boys now. You better watch and learn.
Oh, such speed!
Incredible control.
Is he just staring at me the whole time that he does that?
Ha-ha, not a scratch on me. All right, show us what you've got.
Ah! I think I've changed my mind.
Nah, go on, just give it a try.
Oh, so far, so good.
You're a natural.
It's easier than it looks.
Blimey, it's gone in like a hot knife through butter.
Oh my god.
Is that, blood? Ooh, I'm feeling a little woozy.
He's taken a tumble.
Somebody get the doctor!
Bad end. Part 4.
Hold on, gentlemen. I think he's coming round. Take it easy there, Herman. You had a bit of a nasty hand injury. What happened?
Oh, Herman was the other person.
Not to worry, though. I brought you to the experts. We managed to get you all patched up. Here, take this hand cream. It's the good stuff. Loosens any cramps right up.
It also moisturizes.
Where am I? No need to fret, Herman. You're in safe hands here. Although the members need their table back. There's a meeting starting soon.
Everyone, our meeting can now commence.
At last, I have much to discuss with you.
Jean?
Hold on, where's the hand idol?
What?
You know, the hand idol we use to signify that it's our turn to speak.
Silence! Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Brother Jared speaks the truth. We cannot proceed without the hand idol.
It's bound to turn up somewhere. It couldn't have gone far.
I really must insist we press on. This issue with Lady Unterwald, it cannot wait.
You must be patient, John. The hand works in mysterious ways.
That's right.
So, you're all going to sit here and do nothing.
I think he's a red herring. I think he's trying to save her.
I'm quite good at finding things. I may be able to assist.
Yes, that would be most appreciated.
Oh, we could ask the Keeper of Many Idols.
That's a grand idea.
Are you there, Keeper of Many Idols? Keeper of Many Idols, are you there? Brian!
Yes?
I shall inquire with Brian, the keeper of many idols.
Yes, very good.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Hi there.
Salutations. What do you think of the place? Pretty cool, huh? The name's Gretchen. I'm in charge of all the itinerary.
You need an itinerary? What does that entail?
Oh my goodness, what doesn't it entail? There's the 2-hour all-hands meeting on the candles. Somebody's got to maintain the weekly rota for the plumping up of the sofa cushions. And I didn't even mention the 5-fingered handshake of formality. We change that twice daily, you know.
Oh my god.
So, wait a second. You just spend all your time in meetings?
You really think we should just light up a bunch of candles without having a long meeting about it beforehand? Has everyone rolled up their sleeves? What's the consistency of the wax? Are we absolutely sure there's nothing flammable nearby?
How'd you end up in the Order of Idle Hands?
Honestly, when I got here, there was no structure at all. I mostly joined out of pity. I've got a production background, so if there's a chart or a spreadsheet involved, sign me up. I also double as the fire marshal. Can't be too careful around all these open flames.
Indeed.
Indeed.
I have some questions about the missing hand idol. Do you remember what the idol was made of?
The idol. The Unterwald idol was pretty fancy, but I couldn't tell you what it was made of.
Can you recall what gesture the idol was making?
I don't remember it being an offensive gesture. Does that help?
I suppose it narrows it down. Was there a quote on the idol?
There was. It was something involving the Unterwalds.
That's all the help I need right now. I should go.
Don't be a stranger.
Jared, is it?
Brother Jared, custodian of the Silken Palms. I'm entitled to a little respect around here, thank you very much.
What does a custodian...
It's my job, nay, my sacred duty, to ensure that all members' hands are thoroughly moisturized.
Ah, I wish I could unhear that information.
As you can tell, it's not a duty I take lightly. Nothing but moist palms all around.
Please stop saying moist. How'd you get roped into joining this secret society?
I was in it originally to help keep the company on track, you know. But over time, we got a bit hung up on the helping hands thing.
You're saying it all got rather heavy-handed.
Exactly. The next thing I know, we're talking secret handshakes, the best hand creams, cuticle care, the works. I'm way too far down this rabbit hole to climb out now.
Now I have some
Of course.
Do you remember what the idol was made of?
Oh, you mean the Lady Unterwelt idol? Well, it was definitely silver. Or was it solid gold? Oh dear, it's been...
Can you recall?
Well, it was certainly a hand gesture.
Can you recall any specifics?
Sorry, pal. If you moisturize enough hands, they all kind of blur together.
Oh, Jared.
Was there
A quote? Yes, there was definitely something sentimental about it.
That's all.
Sorry, I...
Talk to you later.
See you around.
Mr. Liu.
How can I be of assistance?
What can you tell me about the missing idol?
I'm afraid the whereabouts of this idol eludes me. I don't recall seeing it before. You should know I think this whole thing is completely absurd, if that's any
It
consolation.
is. Thank
Not
you, Lou.
particularly. What's going on with you and Lady Unterwald?
It is my intention to take ownership of the Unterwald Empire. I believe this is in everyone's interest, including Lady Unterwald.
How would selling the business benefit Lady Unterwald?
It's my understanding that the Unterwald Empire is suffering from financial
informant, dude.
difficulties. I'll reveal more once our meeting begins, but I'd be more than willing to take it off her hands.
So, it's purely all business with you and Lady Unterwald?
Well,
Oh my god, do you want to
I-
kiss her?
I assure you that's none of your concern.
Kiss the old lady! I love it!
Am I to understand you're a member of the Order of Idle Hands?
It's true. I was once an active member of the Order. I thought we were doing necessary work, but it soon devolved into secret handshakes and petty rituals. Eventually, all this bureaucracy seemed to prevent anything from being achieved.
I assume the bureaucracy hasn't improved.
No, it's worse.
That's all I...
Sure.
I thought for sure it was gonna be a thing where like everybody's so convinced that the reason he's like getting all up in the business is because he wants to kiss her. But we were gonna find out, no, he's an informant and talking with the government about their financial crisis and wants to like slip in there and take the business out from under her, right? Oh my gosh, but does he want to kiss her too?
Hello?
I love that.
Our latest recruit. Putting yourself to good use.
Arthur would love it here. Arthur's been in here. Arthur's been in here, and he was also very confused by these people.
What can you tell me about the keeper of many idols?
Brother Brian, he has a good eye for detail. We put him on security most nights. He seems to enjoy it. We like to keep him busy, you see.
How'd you end up as the leader of a secret society?
Same as all the other secret societies. We took a vote.
I have some questions about the hand idol.
Fire away.
Do you remember what the idol was made of?
Some sort of metal, was it? No, that's not right. You know, the same guy who made the idol also sculpted the Unterwald busts.
You mean the statues I've seen around the train?
I wouldn't be surprised if they used the same material.
Can you recall what gesture the idol was making?
I remember it being a majestic pose. I always thought it captured Lady Unterwald perfectly.
I don't suppose you remember the quote on the idol?
I think it was something sappy. Was it something about family?
That's all.
Very well.
I should be leaving.
Farewell.
Okay.
Herman, how can I help?
He loves us.
What can you tell me about the missing idol?
It's modeled after Lady Unterwald's own hands. I remember that much. We haven't convened a formal meeting for some time, but I'm sure it'll turn up.
Is there a...
Let's see. I remember the idol feeling heavy in my hands. There was definitely some weight to it.
What is this?
We are the Order of Idle Hands.
The name is appropriate. You can't get anything done.
Damn,
now,
get him.
Mr. Liu, we're all trying our best.
The Order of...
Think of us as the guiding hand of the Unterwald Empire.
Listen, I don't do cults. Not again. Not after the last time.
We exist only to protect Lady Unterwald's interests and actively work to keep things running smoothly.
I see. It all seems a bit, theatrical?
Yes, well, admittedly, we might have got a bit carried away.
What does Lady Unterwald think of the Order?
We decided it would be best if Lady Unterwald stayed unaware of our activities.
Don't you think all this subterfuge risks undermining her?
I want to be clear that Lady Unterwald still runs the show. We only wish to point her in the right direction. I took a risk bringing you here, Detective. I trust that you can be discreet for all our sakes.
Wait, so he was part of a secret society that was meant to, like, be the behind-the-curtain advisors for Lady Unterwald, but he is a rival business owner? Yeah, what's John Liu doing here?
What's Jean Liu doing here?
John is one of us, or at least he was. I thought he'd left our order some time ago. Regardless, he's called for a formal meeting and we must abide.
Never mind.
Never mind. Mr. Masson.
I suspect the Rosebud could put an elephant to sleep.
Okay. Hello, Brian.
Brian, isn't it?
What's it to you, outsider?
Whoa.
Outsider?
Did you gain entrance to our sanctum honorably, with the five-fingered handshake of formality?
I think I was unconscious when the doctor dragged me in here.
Well, that makes you an outsider.
Yeah.
What
are all these idols for, anyway?
Each one of these idols has a purpose. We use them to keep things orderly. We have strict protocols, and we follow the rules here. Something an outsider like you wouldn't know about, of course.
Outsider, dude. What the fuck?
What's all this talk of a handshake?
You don't know about the handshake? What is the point of me guarding that curtain all day if they're going to let people in who don't even know about the handshake?
If you taught me the handshake, would I still be an outsider?
Well, the handshake gets changed every few hours. Besides, you're here now.
Are you sure you don't want to teach me the handshake?
They'll just change it in a few hours. I'd rather not waste my time.
I heard you're the keeper of idols. I need a specific one.
Look, there are a lot of idols back here. If you can narrow it down, I might be able to find what you're looking for. Do you remember the gesture the idol was making?
It wasn't rude. Remember that.
I believe the gesture was a peace sign.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. We still need to be sure we have the right idol. Was there an inscription on it?
Dedicated to my beloved wife, my dear Junebug.
Let's see here. Nope. Nope. Nada. That's not it either.
Why are there so many?
What's that doing here? Nope. No luck, I'm afraid. I had a look, but I can't find an idol that matches your description. Perhaps you've misremembered some of the details.
What was this? Hand cream.
It's a highly moisturizing hand repair. Hello, Brian.
Yes.
Any luck?
Like I said, if you can... Do you remember the...
It was
All right. We still need to be...
dedicated.
Let's see here. Nothing but... I don't... No. No luck, I'm afraid. I had a look. Perhaps you...
Hello, Brian.
Yes.
Any luck?
Like I said, if you can... Do you remember...
I've...
All right. We still need to be...
I'm so
Dedicate.
sure.
Let's see here. What's that? Nope. No. No luck. I had a look. Perhaps you...
Oh, this is my first time in the casino. I wasn't able to get into the casino before.
I wouldn't waste my coin on these games of chance. I'm a writer. I don't have money to burn. Greetings.
How can I help you, monsieur?
I have to go now.
I bid you.
Okay, let's go look at the...
It's a bust of Lady Unterwald. Oh, there's a small engraving at the base. Lady J, heiress of the... George U, a loving Hello?
Can you yell at me in 10 minutes? So that we make sure we don't get hit with ads. Thank you.
There's some... Dedicated to my beloved wife, my dear Junebug. Yours forever. The door... That doesn't... Nope. My own private...
Right, I've got 2 plungers. What am I doing?
There's nothing in there.
Can I help you, Herman?
Lady Unterwald,
Oh, are you still here?
how can I get into Arthur's quarters?
Maybe I shouldn't entrust such an important task to you.
I can do it. I just need a gentle reminder.
There's a fuse box in the sleeper carriage. You might be able to lure him out that way.
Understood!
And try to be discreet, will you? For heaven's sake.
This seems rather underhanded. Perhaps we should just come clean.
Oh, don't you start getting all soft on me now, Detective. It's a temporary measure. We just need to tie up these loose ends.
Wait, what? I feel like it's acting like we've done something, but we haven't yet. I feel like it's acting like we've already had the conversation with Jean.
I think...
I think things got a little fakaked. Yes, this is before the murder. But it's acting like I've already talked with Lou and know what he's doing.
Hi there!
Salute!
I have... Can you
I don't remember.
I suppose... Was there...
There was. It...
That's all... I should go...
Don't be a...
Greeting. I have...
Of course.
Can you recall...
Well,
Can you recall...
sorry, pal.
Do you remember...
Oh, you... Well, oh dear, it's been...
Was there...
A quote?
That's...
Sorry, I...
Talk to...
See you around.
Hello, bro.
Yes.
Any luck
Like I said, if you can narrow it, do you remember the... All right. We still...
Dedicated...
Let's see here. Nothing but... Nope. I don't... No luck. I hadn't... Perhaps you've misremembered.
Hello, bro.
Maybe I should just
Yes.
be honest.
Any luck
Like I said, if you can... Do you remember...
I'm not sure.
Let me know when...
Ugh. But nobody knows.
Is there any...
There was definitely some weight to...
Is there...
Let's see. There was...
Never mind.
See you are...
Hello, bro.
Yes.
Any luck
Like I said, if you can narrow it, do you remember...
It was crossing its fingers for
All right. We still need to be sure.
Dedicated to my
What's that? No. Nothing but... No luck. I had a... Perhaps you've misremembered some...
Hello.
Ah.
I have
Fire.
Do you remember?
Some sort of... You know...
You mean the statues?
I wouldn't be
Can you recall?
Ah, I always thought it captured Lady Unterwald perfectly.
I don't suppose...
I think it was...
That's...
Very well.
I should be leaving.
Farewell.
How odd. There's a section here that looks like it's been altered. That doesn't... Nope. I'll need something. How odd.
Here we go.
Let's see what's... Uh-oh. It's looking a little smeary. Ah,
Why is no one stopping me?
oh, dear. Oh. Ah! In this version of the painting, Lady Unterwald is performing a hand gesture. It might be the same one I'm looking for. Hello, Brian.
Yes.
Any luck?
Like I said, if you can now... Do you remember?
It was a single finger.
All right. We still need to...
Dedicate...
Let's see here. Nope. Nope. I don't... Wait a minute.
Oh.
Aha!
Yay!
I think I've got it.
Oh,
Have a look. The all-hands meeting idol. It's...
thanks.
Took a bit of searching, I tell ya. It had fallen behind a few pallets of industrial-grade moisturizer.
I've found that.
You have? Let me have a look. Yes, I remember now. This is the one. Good news, everyone. We can finally get down to business. Jean, would you care to begin?
Finally. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid time is of the essence. We cannot procrastinate while Lady Unterwald's estate hangs in the balance.
What do you mean?
It is known that Lady Unterwald has driven her own family mad with paranoia, to the point where they openly conspire against her.
Trying to save
It has
her.
come to my attention that the Unterwald estate is approaching insolvency. I have offered to buy Lady Unterwald out, but she rebuffs me at every turn. I need to know I have the support of this order to do what needs to be done.
This is all grave news, Jean, but as you know, we only offer a nudge in the right direction. We're not here to force Lady Unterwald's hand.
Lady Unterwald is compromised. If we do not move swiftly, there won't be an empire to preserve.
I propose we deliberate on this information and put forth a proposal in the coming weeks.
What?
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 And all those against?
Nay. Nay, I say. We must act now.
Well, I
Thank
believe
you
the
for the
ayes
yelling.
have it.
He's not even a member of the Order.
Irrelevant, Jean. The rules state that everyone present can cast a vote.
Well, what about the drunkard? Does he not get a say? Your decision isn't final until everyone has cast their vote.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Mr. Masson, what say you?
Was that for or against?
I couldn't tell.
Well then, I'm afraid we're deadlocked until our friend here can cast his vote.
Once again, your petty rules prevent you from achieving anything.
All right. Let's do a little savey wavy. I will be right back. Go pee, grab a drink, take your pills. We're going to run some ads so they don't bother us while we're playing the game. If you stuck around after the raid, thank you so much. Hope you're having a nice time. I'll see you guys in a minute.
Hello, I'm so sorry. Hello, I'm so sorry. Hello.
One of the moms called me. We were talking about school stuff, and then I was like, oh shit, my pizza's probably burned by now. I gotta get back to work. Okay. Hold on. Scroll. My new grandniece is having her first Christmas. Her mother asked for toys and books for the new kiddo. Do you have any recommendations on books? So these are books for baby. New baby. New baby. Okay. So I don't know what the parents' vibes are, but there is a series of books from Hazy Dell Press that Clark has loved since she was little. They're by Kyle and Derek Sullivan. The first one that she got was called Monster ABC. And the next one that she got was called Hey Banshee. And she still loves both. Depending on the parents, they might not like Monster ABC. It might have things that they feel are a little too scary. Clark loved them. But Hush Now Banshee is very cute. It's about like quiet time. And it's a little banshee going to all of her monster friends and trying to play with them. And all of them are having different types of quiet time. And it's very cute. And it's a board book, meaning the pages are like thick board material. Let's see. What else was she super into? Oh, the Owl book. Oh my God. We haven't read the Owl book in forever. What was that book called? Oh my goodness. Trying to remember the books that she loved when she was really little. That's so hard. That's 6 years ago now. Classics are like Goodnight Moon is a classic one. Oh, my kid loved Where is Baby's Belly Button. That one was great. It's an interactive book. It's got like flaps. So each page is like a different baby. Babies love to, for anybody who hasn't read to or needed to interact with kids this way. Babies get a lot out of seeing other babies, even if they're drawn. So this book is literally just different babies, and each page is like, where is baby's head? Where are baby's hands? That sort of a thing. And then you lift the flap and go, there they are, you know, that sort of a thing. It's very simple and very cute. Clarky loved Corduroy when she was little as well, by Don Freeman. It's about a toy bear that a little girl shows up at the department store that he's at, and she really wants to take him home. And her mom says, "Oh, he's missing a button, honey. Like, let's find a toy that isn't broken, basically." And so they leave, and at night he's like, "I'm going to find my missing button so that someone will take me home," basically. And it's very cute. And it has a happy ending, obviously. Oh, here's one that maybe isn't quite so. The Mitten. The Mitten is a classic. It's a Ukrainian like folktale. That's the board book for that is very cute. And Clark still loves it. She still asks to read that one. Mm-hmm. There's a series of books that's like, don't touch the dinosaur or don't touch the dragon or something like that. And all of the pages are like different sensory things. They're all like different like silicone shapes. So kiddos like to feel the pages. It'll be like, never touch a dinosaur that looks like this, but it's got, you know, fun stuff on the dinosaur, so the little kid wants to touch it, and you're like, no, don't touch the dinosaur. You know, it's very silly. Yeah, the Mitten I would big recommend. I feel like that one is less likely to already be in rotation or like on people's radars, I guess. and Hush Now Banshee is another one that not as many people will immediately gravitate toward. Corduroy is kind of like a classic. So is Goodnight Moon. Those are pretty common like baby books. Oh my God, I just took a bite. Sorry. I haven't read this one, but Danny said that the by the Sullivan brothers as well, Don't Eat Me Chupacabra. He said that book's really good because it's like half in Spanish. So it's like a cute book that integrates Spanish words in. Mm-hmm. My pizza got a little burned. Oop. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones that like immediately come to mind. We're almost done with The Hobbit. Side note. Oh my gosh. We're almost done with The Hobbit, which is so crazy. I never thought we'd get here. I conspired with Tiri because I was asking, Tiri's kiddo is like a reading machine. Like she's on a team for reading. And so I was like, hey, what are some books that Caitlin has liked that are like adventure books with girls? And so she sent me some pictures. And so I'm going to pick a couple of the ones that she suggested. And I'm going to buy them and wrap them up and have them be Christmas gifts from Thierry and Caitlin, which I think Clark will be so excited about. No, we're not going to read the Lord of the Rings right after. I don't think she'll be able to. It was hard to follow the trail with the Hobbit, really, for her, you know. Like the big thing, the important big stuff going on, she got, but the sort of like in between big moments, I would have to sort of explain what happened, or like when we got to Mirkwood, right? She was like, wait, weren't we just at Bjorn's house? And I was like, we were. Right? Like, I wound up having to backtrack a decent amount, or just make a judgment call and be like, I'll just explain what happened. But I was saying to chat that Clark got really offended because she was like, why aren't there any girls in this book? And I was like, I don't know, honey. And then some of you will remember me talking about this. And then there's a scene where Thorin introduces Feely and Keely as my father's daughter's sons. And Clark like math memed. She was like, stop. She math memed for a second and was like, that means Thorin has a sister. And I was like, you're right. And she was like, where is his sister? Why isn't she on this adventure? She's so mad about it. And I mentioned this, and then somebody in chat went to look up the wiki page for his sister and was like, apparently she certainly exists. And that's about all that it says. So yeah, so I had said to chat, like, I'm looking for like 6-year-old friendly adventure stories that have like cool girls in them, because Clark has really liked The Hobbit. She's all in, right? Like, she wants to know what happens. She wants to finish it, but I can tell that she's like, you telling me that Belladonna Took is the last like woman that was mentioned in this book, and she wasn't even in the book? Like, she's so annoyed about it. I'm like, that's real. That's very real. I get it. Yeah, I honestly thought, I said this before too, but I honestly thought that that she was going to tap out during the spiders, but she was fine. She wanted to know ahead of time if any of them were going to die. She was like, just tell me if the spiders are going to kill any of them. And I was like, no. The spiders don't kill any of them. And she was like, okay, then I'm fine. I was like, all right. Yeah, look, I love a story that has 13 male main characters as much as the next guy, but but the ratio's off, dude. yeah, so we'll try a few things. You guys suggested some books. Thierry suggested some books. So I figure, yeah, it'll be worth it to hop into a new book that's maybe also of the, you know, cool fantasy adventure persuasion. Sorry, you just have to watch me chew for a minute here. I'm just gonna finish this slice of pizza, and then we'll talk to these yahoos. My burned pizza. As a lot of you know, I've been listening to tons of audiobooks lately. And Clark always asks me what I'm listening to and what it's about. And sometimes I'm like, I need to answer this question, but not make it sound interesting enough that she wants to hear it. The main character in the books that I'm listening to right now is a fucking monster. And I don't trust him. I don't trust him to keep it together for like 2 pages while my kid listens. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was like, Vicious. I'm listening to the book that comes after Vicious, and when I was listening to Vicious, she was like, "What's your book about?" And I was like, "It's about 2 boys, and they're both scientists, and they start doing some weird experiments to see if they can give themselves superpowers." And she was like, "Whoa." And I was like, "Yeah. And I'm not really sure who the bad guy is yet." And she was like, "Isn't it obvious?" I was like, no. No, it's not. I loved the second book. Yeah, I'm about halfway through. I had to re-listen to the last chapter because I realized I was very distracted while it was playing. And by the time I came back to the book, I was like, wait, I don't even remember what was happening in that last chapter. But yeah, someone was saying that there's going to be a 3rd book soon, or at least the 3rd book's on the way. So hopefully the 2nd book won't end in a way that pisses me off. But if it does, I can steeple my fingers and be like, I guess I'll just wait. Because I don't do a lot of reading of like the eyeball variety or the earball variety. Now that I'm picking up speed on it, everything that I'm choosing to read is already finished. This is the first thing that I've dove into where I'm like, oh no, it's not done. And I get to have that age-old experience of being like, when's the next one come out? I haven't felt that about a book in so long. Because, like, I hopped into Six of Crows. Six of Crows is a duology, so I just slammed both of those real fast. Obviously, there's tons of Terry Pratchett to get into, so not hurting for more of that, really. Yeah. But these books I'm really, really into. It won't be out until at least 2026. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's fine. I'll just find something. Because I'm not a book person, or because I'm like dipping into being a book person, my skill set when it comes to finishing a book and being like, I loved that, I want more like that, is not honed very well, you know? What? Parade of Laughter, what's it called? Don't play with me. Yeah, that's true. I can just read other V.E. Schwab stuff, I guess. Finding an author you like helps, right? Oh, I've seen this. Sick. Okay. I'll leave that up. I'm sorry, did I come in late to a book chat and we're talking about Schwab? Hi, OLG. I was just saying that, oh my gosh, OLG, do you read V.E. Schwab? Steeple's fingers. I'm a new reader of of Schwab, and I was just saying that I read. Shush. That I read Vicious. I like slammed that book, and then I'm about halfway through Vengeful. And Parade of Laughter was like, yeah, she's working on a third book, but it won't be out for a while. So I was like, what am I gonna do? But I can just read other V.E. Schwab stuff. That makes sense. That's a good direction to go in. Scusa mia. I'm dying to start a book club. OLG. Oh my God. I've been in, so far now, 3 failed book clubs. It's hard because, like, every time what winds up happening is the majority doesn't actually read it. And then we all go, okay, should we just like wait a little longer? Do you guys just need like a little more time? And then we just never actually get together and talk about the book. Hey, do you want to do a book club, OLG? Even if it's just only us. Perfect. Fantastic. Yeah, we could poke Bree. The term for books that are like other books is read-alike. Interesting. Okay. I have coworkers who we always chat about books when we're in the office. Yeah, before COVID, my mother-in-law, when we first moved here, my mother-in-law was like, "Oh, there's this really cute book club in town, and every time I see them, it's just a bunch of like alt girls." And she was like, "You should join." And I was like, "That sounds amazing." And then it dissolved and they don't meet anymore. Missed my shot. Back to game. Are you fed up with the chat? My friend joined a neighborhood book club, but then it turned out it was Bible study. That also happened to a friend of mine in the Midwest. Did they have a disagreement over a book ending? No, I think because keep in mind, we moved here right before lockdown. I think after lockdown, they either got really used to meeting digitally and just didn't bother meeting in person anymore, or they stopped meeting altogether, which is sad. Anywho, where are my headphones? Oh, where are my headphones? Bible study is the OG book club. Yeah, like I get it, but also I feel like, you know, it's like the McElroy brothers Paul Blart Mall Cop thing, right? They're not like, this is a movie viewing club. They're like, this is specifically about Paul Blart Mall Cop. So I feel like it behooves you to be like, this is a book club, but we exclusively read one book, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like that's important information. One book forever. Only one book forever. All right. What the hell were we doing? Oh, right. They want him to not be inebriated anymore. Can I go get a coffee?
I suspect the rose.
Ah! Fun. As Arthur, we could get a coffee. So I feel like as Herman Merman.
What'll it be?
A libation would be tempting, but I'm afraid not.
I get it. No drinking on the job?
I'll need to keep my wits about me if I'm to solve this case.
Case?
Ah, I fear I've already said too much. That's enough.
Talk to you later.
Okay, I can't.
It's a paper cup I swiped from the water cooler.
Okay.
Mr. Liu.
How can...
That's all.
Sure.
Hello.
How can I...
I'd like to initiate...
once again, I must...
Very good.
Aye.
I.
Aye.
And all those against?
Nay.
Mr. Masson? Well,
Okay. Let's try talking to the doctor.
Herman,
Never mind.
see you around.
The doctor can't help me sober this man up. Why not?
I think I'll hang on to this for now. They wouldn't appreciate. I think I'll hang. Hello, Brian.
Yes, outsider.
I'm surprised you haven't sided with Mr. Liu.
Really? I don't think it's all that surprising. I don't agree with his methodology. Simple as that. Besides, he left the order. He doesn't get to dictate the rules to us now.
I have.
I'll be
Anyone else caught sight of that suave businessman aboard?
No, pray tell.
He goes by Jean. I heard he was a property magnate.
No, apparently he's an oil man.
Well, consider my interest thoroughly piqued.
Greeting!
How can I?
I have to go
Oh,
now.
wait.
I bid you.
Yeah.
Greeting!
How can I?
Still waiting to get those shoes shined?
Oh, I'm still waiting, monsieur. Since you gave her that manuscript, she hasn't looked up once.
I have to.
I bid you.
Are you enjoying the script?
Shush! Can't you see I'm reading?
It's nothing in.
You have to help me. My boys are... I could direct them back with my horn, but I'd need some sort of mouthpiece.
Doesn't that thing go in your ear?
Hurry! My boys have no sense of direction.
A mouthpiece. The most engaged anyone's been in one of Herman's books in years. I know, at first I thought he was like staring at her. Like, oh, she's reading my book.
What do you need?
I need a hint. How can I get Mr. Masson to vote in the club?
He's pretty unresponsive after drinking that rosebud. You'll need to snap him out of his stupor.
I'll take.
Like with a loud noise, I guess. Can't go that way. Okay.
He's back. There he is. Back for more, are you?
Hey, get over here.
How's the paw holding up? All good?
A little sore, but fine, all things considered. May I join you?
Of course. Take a seat.
Are you still not performing on stage?
We'll probably get back up there eventually.
I'm still feeling mighty demoralized, personally.
Your true blue determination was truly inspiring, however.
Are you saying I managed to inspire you?
Too right. Took that knife like a champ. Barely batted an eye before you passed out. Say, I reckon a new song's a brewing.
Yeah, I can feel it.
A song about my bravery, you mean?
Yeah, nah, listen, fellas. How about Butterfinger Blues?
Oh, no.
That's not bad. I was thinking Gutter Blade Groove.
Ah, Slip and Steel Symphony.
Yeah, now you're talking.
How's that song coming along?
The creative juices are flowing now.
It definitely has legs. I can see the potential.
Yeah, right. It's gonna be a ripper of a song.
Where did you learn about Knifey Stab Stab?
From me mum, of course. We used to play it all the time back home. It was a riot. A real bonding moment, you know? Would you believe that's the first time anyone's got hurt playing Knifey Stab Stab?
I do find that hard to believe.
Yeah, honest. Just a couple of scratches here and there, of course.
Golden Ramsey, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Jen wants to know tinsel or no tinsel. We are a pro tinsel household, although we have a dog now and she wants to eat the tinsel. So.
Do you have any leads on your missing set list?
Not yet, but we'll find them.
Don't worry. They always return to the scene of the crime.
I'll leave you.
See you around.
Oh, it's you again.
What's next for Balboa Swing?
I don't put an awful lot of faith in planning myself. More often than not, it seems you'll just end up disappointed. I'm happy to keep making hay while the sun shines.
Do you think you could put in a good word for me with Beverly Moore?
I can certainly try. She's not so easily persuaded. I think she prefers to go with her gut.
Are you going to sing yet?
I'll sing all right, but I need my boys on stage with me. When do you think you'll be ready, boys?
Sorry, Suze. We're still fuming about our missing set list.
Looks like it's gonna be a while.
I'll be leaving.
See you around.
Can I just be like, oh my god, look what I found?
I'd rather keep it.
Why, you scumbag?
No! Nope!
Why not? Just slap it over there. Okay.
I'm feeling lucky.
You said that last time.
Oh my gosh. You know what? Who needs Dirk Chiselton? You know who we need? You know who we might need? Our good friend Donnie.
I'm glad we could assist each other today.
Donnie. Donnie, I need your help. Donnie, I need a scumbag. Donnie, please. Oh, God. Okay, never mind. Son of a bitch. Okay, fine. Then let's go talk to our... Uh-oh. Oh, guys. Oh, no.
The canister routes gas to the stove, but it seems empty. It's the entrance to the pantry. Ah, There's no way I'm getting up there. I'll lose my footing.
What?
I've concocted the world's spiciest soup.
Ooh. Yes. Put some spicy soup in there and give that to him. Here we go.
This should get you talking again. Hello.
How can...
I'd like...
Very good.
Aye.
Aye.
And all those against?
Nay.
Mr. Masson?
Aye.
The ayes have it.
What?
No!
It seems we have come to an agreement. Sorry, Jean. We'll do things by the book here.
I've tried things your way, but it is clear my efforts here have been fruitless. I see now I must take matters into my own hands.
Well, that sounded ominous.
My word. I'll catch up with him before he does anything rash.
Hello.
How can...
Aren't you...
He did seem pretty irate. I hope he doesn't do anything rash. Farewell.
Oh.
You, where have you been?
I'm sorry.
You said you're a detective, right?
I said I'm a novelist. I write detective novels.
That's close enough. I need your assistance, detective novelist.
What's the problem?
It's my boys! I sent them to eavesdrop, repair that ventilation system. But they haven't come back.
They're stuck inside the ducts?
I could direct them back with my horn, but I blew it out last time. I should have known they'd get lost in there.
You need me to fix your hearing horn?
Get those musician friends of yours to have a look at it. They're always blowing into their brass instruments. They'll know what to do.
Doesn't this thing go in your ear? I'm not so...
Please hurry. My boys. They have no sense of direction.
My boys.
Can't you get this hearing horn fixed yourself?
Don't you think I tried that already? That upstart stage manager wouldn't let me through. I saw your name has made it onto the guest list, however.
How does repairing the horn help your boys?
Well, no doubt they've gotten into some pointless argument again. Blowing into this horn is the only way to break their endless back and forth. Otherwise, they'll just bicker indefinitely.
Why did you send your boys into the ventilation system?
I love the way
I
he says
don't have to
boys.
explain myself to you.
Why did you send
They
your
were merely
boys?
attempting some minor repairs.
Are you sure you didn't send them in there to eavesdrop?
Oh, I've been a terrible mother. But I needed to know what my dear sister's intentions were. It goes directly over her quarters. I'm sure they'd be able to hear something. Or perhaps I've been too hard on them. They're emotionally stunted, after all.
I'm sure they'll be able to figure it out themselves.
Now isn't the time for jokes, detective.
Please hurry. My boys. They have no sense of direction.
How can I...
Weren't you listening? I blew out the mouthpiece on my horn. So get those musician friends of...
You mean Balbo...
They're always blowing into their brass instruments. They'll know what to do.
Okay.
I'll see.
Perfect.
My boys. My good time boys. Hello.
I'd rather keep.
What do you mean?
They wouldn't. May I?
Of course.
Could you have a look at this horn? It's broken.
Crikey, is this a hearing aid?
It seems to produce a sound regardless.
Not anymore. Check out the reed on this. It's knackered, mate.
I reckon you'll need a replacement reed.
Do you have a spare? It's rather urgent.
I've only got the one, and I need it for my sax.
Couldn't I just borrow the reed? I'll bring it back.
You know it goes in your mouth, right? I don't think so.
Don't want to.
Tell you what,
indirect
how about
kiss
another
me?
round of Knifey Stab Stab?
I don't think that's such a good idea.
If you can beat me at Knifey Stab Stab, we'll hand it over.
Byron, what about my sax? I need it.
The man said it was urgent, and we're not using it right now.
I accept your challenge.
I accept your challenge. Let's play Knifey Stab Stab.
Good on you, mate. Did you bring the knife back? It was embedded in your hand last I saw it.
Not to worry. I have it right here.
As the reigning champ, I'll go first. Watch and learn.
Whoa, such speed!
Incredible control.
I'd like to see you beat that.
All right, here goes nothing.
I'm so nervous. Oh God, don't stab yourself again.
You'll have to do better than that.
Oh, unlucky, mate. Better luck next time.
If I can't win playing by their rules, it's time to mix
Time
things
to
up.
cheat. Hi, Moeka. Moeka, I was thinking about you.
I'll leave.
See you around.
I was thinking about you because, do you remember when the first season of Arcane came out and you were like, you should read all of this lore? It made me laugh. I have a friend who was doing that the other day, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, it reminds me of Moeka." Should I put hand cream on that guy? Here we go. Here we go. Time to cheat. Yeah, bitch. All right, I'm ready.
May I join you?
Of course. Take a seat.
I'd like a rematch.
Back for more, eh? You must really want that mouthpiece. Did you bring the knife back?
He goes first.
Watch and learn.
With the lubed up knife.
Whoa, such speed!
Incredible control.
She's a slippery one. I'd like to see you beat that.
Oh no.
All right, here goes
Oh, no.
nothing.
Wait, why didn't that do it?
You'll have to do better than that.
That was even slower than last time.
Wait, why didn't that work?
If I can't, I'll leave.
See you around.
Nope. I'm a little too familiar with how sharp this blade is.
How can I cheat more? I need to cheat more.
Nope.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
That doesn't work.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god. I'm sure this will work. Sir?
May I join you?
Of course. Take a seat.
I'd like
Back for more. You must.
Is it green? No. Somehow.
Watch and learn.
He's so fast.
She's a slippery one.
He's still got everything under control.
Oh, Nelly! Crikey! I nearly went through my bleeding hand.
I think we need to stop playing this game, Byron.
So, does that mean I win?
You got me on a technicality, but it's fair dinkum. Fix the man's horn. He's won it fair and square.
Fine. Give it here. I'll replace Fareed.
Thank you. Feels good to cheat.
There we go.
Most appreciated.
I love that the way we talk sounds like we're always up to something.
I think we should call it quits for now.
Because we are.
Fancy it.
This guy's a maniac.
You got what you wanted already.
We're just going to stick to card games from now on.
I'll leave you.
See you.
Okay. Cheating works. Cheating is good. Write that down.
Here, I've had your hearing horn repaired.
Oh, bravo! But come, we must act quickly. The boys must be so scared, and it's almost their nap time.
Oh my god.
They get cranky if they don't have their nap.
Oh, Arista. I need you to look up Boy Mom and read everything that you see.
Get out of there, both of you! It's not designed to support your weight!
Hey, it's Gunther who can't stop snacking. At least I know about portion control.
Enough!
Ejected.
But Mother, we found the entrance to Lady Unterwald's office.
You did?
The vent narrows too much. We can't get through.
Were you able to hear anything?
It sounds like arguing, but it's too muffled.
Maybe you could squeeze through, Herman.
I don't know about that.
Great idea, Mummy.
Yes, I know. It's all coming together. Quickly now.
What?
I don't think...
I understand your concerns, Lady Unterwald, but I really must press you for an answer.
I refuse to be rushed into a decision, John.
I know this must be difficult, but the Unterwald Empire would be safe in my hands.
Is that what you think?
You'd rather entrust your legacy to those incompetent nephews of yours? Your scheming sister-in-law? Oh, you know she wants the estate for herself. Just listen to that. Your empire is crumbling around you.
No, Jean, we don't have a deal. I've made up my mind.
You must reconsider.
You think I'd sell to some oil baron who's just looking to buy out his competition? Over my dead body, Jean.
You think our solution is going to just drop out of the sky?
Oh, dear.
My goodness!
Now, in all fairness, I was told to follow him.
Is he dead?
He's not moving.
What's that in his hand?
That's why he gives... Oh my god, that's why Arthur winds up with this coat. Ah! Okay.
Mr. Liu? There's something in his hand, but it's clenched too tight. It's a bureau.
Herman, please.
I didn't mean. Oh, it was an accident.
Oh, yes, I'm sure you accidentally climbed into the ventilation system for completely innocuous reasons.
Well...
There's something in his... This might help.
Okay.
What is it, Herman?
It's a photograph of a woman. Wait, there's something scrawled on the back. Informant. Wear blue suit with red rosette for identification. Board, Royce Express. Await further instructions from contact.
So, this was John's plan all along.
If he couldn't buy you out, he was going to inform on you.
It seems so. But we have bigger problems now. This lady is still expecting to meet her informant.
I see. As long as she meets someone matching this description...
Oh my
She
God.
won't be any the wiser.
Truly, it's
Help me
all
with the
coming
body, Herman.
together. What? This man cannot be dead. We are being so chill about him being dead, if so.
We'll hide Mr. Liu away until we can figure out our next steps.
He's not, he cannot be dead. Bro, what?
We'll need to seal it, just in case we have people snooping around.
There! I've managed to staple it shut. What should we do now?
We'll need to get this suit to Mr. Ackerman, my estate attorney. Knowing Arthur, he'll have locked himself in his quarters, no doubt poring over some legal mumbo-jumbo. First, you'll need to lure him out. You might have some luck with the fuse box in the sleeper carriage.
The fuse box.
He might need some persuading, but this letter should suffice. Try to be discreet, will you?
I'll do my best, Lady Unterwald.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm afraid of.
Okay.
Lady
So now-
Unterwald.
Oh,
Now when I talk to her, it'll make sense.
What about Jean's contact? Aren't they going to be suspicious?
If you do your job properly, she'll be none the wiser.
I'm not so sure about this, Lady Unterwald.
You keep your mouth closed about this, Herman.
Oh my God.
Whatever your feelings on the matter, we don't know who's listening.
It was an accident. You have to believe me.
Do you think the authorities would find your story believable?
Perhaps not. I think...
Make sure...
Lady Unterwald asked... the door is...
There's a fuse box in the sleeper carriage.
Greeting.
You're not with the tax office, are you?
Certainly not.
I was on call. What did Herman do? He might have killed John Liu? It's unclear. Oh, it's my boy.
I'm glad we could assist each other today.
Hello.
Oh my God.
Yes. Did you need something?
This is
See you around.
exactly where everyone is at the start of the game. So we're coming up onto the point where the sections overlap.
Hello? I guess... Wait, where are my keys? Blast! I'm locked out without my room keys.
Wait, why don't I have my keys? What happened to my keys?
I can't imagine what he...
That's for me to know, and you to not find out.
He's not even here. Donnie, our connection is so strong.
Hello? Looks like... Anyone in? They must have left.
Okay. Look at the fuse box.
The lock on this panel looks quite flimsy. I think I'll have... Let's see what we've got in here.
Yeah, here we go.
If I pull at this wiring, it should cut power to the rooms.
Whoa. Who turned out the lights?
Oh, Arthur, I've missed you.
Damn. Looks like I've lost power to the room. I should probably take a break anyway.
Here we go.
Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
Okay. Suit. Letter.
There, that should do it.
I knew it! Herman Merman! Oh, I'm such a huge fan!
Oh, so you're familiar with my cases.
Herman, just stick to your story. Stop embellishing.
What? This is exactly how I remember it. There's a letter for you on the dresser.
And the suit?
It's a much-needed change of attire. Those were Lady Unterwald's words, of course.
Our records show that you were in the luggage storage room when the murder took place.
That's right. Arthur came running in to tell me there'd been a murder. They needed a detective, after all. I was happy to step up. Hand me the will, Arthur. We should be able to wrap this up in no time at all.
Your first instinct was to rush to the scene of the crime? That doesn't sound like you.
It was merely an opportunity to put my detectiving skills to the test. But more importantly, I needed to know if I was also a target.
Go on.
I thought if I could convince the killer I was onto them, perhaps they'd back off.
But your plan fell apart when the attorney lost the will, didn't it, Herman?
I hope you weren't counting on it for your big reveal.
Well, Help! Somebody get me out of here!
How long would you say you were hiding in that wardrobe, Herman?
It's hard to say. I was busy weighing up my options, considering my next moves.
That's Herman.
He sounded terrified. Do you think he's wrapped up in Lady Unterwald's death?
I can't say for sure, but I think it's time we found out.
They can't know about Jean, Herman. Keep it together. Think, Herman. Think! Of course. Ho ho! You've outdone yourself this time, old chap. Herman Merman, master of disguise.
Herman Merman. Okay.
It's a beer. Not the most. I'd better not. It was a gift. Now I can slip back to my quarters unnoticed.
Yeah.
The door.
Herman Merman, master of disguise. No.
I've made it to the sleeper carriage. If I can get to my quarters.
It's locked.
Oh, no.
What do you think? We could break down the door, or wait here. See if that snooping detective comes crawling back.
Oh, my. It looks fairly impenetrable. Perhaps now is not a good time to confront my nyctophobia.
Oh, good evening, Mom.
Good evening. I was just passing by.
There's nothing untoward going on here. We seem to have misplaced our keys, that's all.
I best be off.
Bye.
I can't risk getting to my quarters the usual way. I'll have to find another route. Uh-oh. I think I might be on to something here. There's no way I'm
What do you mean? Then what were you talking about? Oh.
No!
That's so stupid.
I think...
It's so stupid. This is so stupid. I love it.
Herman Merman, you've done it again. I should be able to get on the roof with these. With this new footwear, I should be able to slip into my room unhindered. Just a little further.
Yes. And Arthur's grabbing the will.
Herman! Jeez. Is that the missing will? If I can grab hold of it, we'll be one step closer to solving this thing. Oh my God! That sneaky little rat stole my keys. I got it.
Well done, Arthur.
Just wait until I get my hands on them.
Well, Arthur? What does it say?
I'm not sure I should...
Oh, get on with it.
All right, all right. It reads as follows. I, Lady Unterwald, being of sound mind and legal capacity, leave my entire estate to... Arthur Ackerman.
What? Well, that's a twist.
You poisonous goat! You turned her against us.
We were right to distrust you. Hand
Arthur.
over that will.
Arthur, no, he's just dumb. Oh no, I forgot about that. All the stuff he stole.
That's your hearing horn.
It's all starting to make sense now.
What is it, Mother?
Arthur clearly manipulated my dear sister's living will in his own favor.
No!
Then murdered her to claim the estate for himself.
It's not what it looks like.
Oh dear.
Seize him!
Whoa, wait.
You!
He's alive!
Oh, it took me hours, but I finally clawed my way out of that case.
Mr. Liu, where have you been?
Uh-oh. Oh, thought you could get away with it, did you?
What the hell did I do?
Not you, idiot. This imposter is walking around in my suit.
I am?
And where is his accomplice, that bumbling detective?
I'm afraid he vanished without a trace. We'll likely never see him again. Oh, my goodness! That woman needs our assistance!
Don't worry! I've got her! No, I've got her!
Oh my god. Stupid boys.
You're interfering with my heroic rescue!
It was I all along, Herman Merman.
Now that's a twist!
Herman Merman. How kind of you to rejoin us.
Now, what are we going to do with you?
Oh. Oh, look! Another tunnel.
Oh my god, oh no. Who's gonna die? Oh my god.
Look, lady, we just want to know the truth. Can't you just tell us what happened?
I'd love to tell you, officer, but I'm afraid it's all classified. Top secret. My lips are sealed.
Bailey, we've been at this for days.
What's her name,
I'm not
Diane?
sure if I have it in me anymore.
Diana, please. We're all just looking to wrap this up.
Was it money? Vengeance? A burning hatred for the elderly?
The tragic death of Lady Unterwald wasn't my doing. In fact, it made my mission terribly complicated.
Mission? What mission?
We found you at the scene, Diana, but you weren't on the manifest. There's no record of you ever boarding the train.
Probably just a clerical error. I'm sure it happens all the time.
It's highly suspicious, you have to admit.
This is the sort of detail that could be very compelling to a jury.
Fine. I can tell you aren't going to stop asking, but it won't do you any good, you know.
Starts at the beginning.
Oh, my first mission in the field. I can hardly believe it. Oh, there's so much to remember. So much that can go wrong. And I feel like I'm sweating buckets. I'm nervous, April. Was this a mistake?
Hey, you've earned this. Don't you forget that. Besides, didn't you want the chance to show those losers in accounting how it gets done?
You're right. It just doesn't feel real to me yet.
You're just too used to being underestimated and ignored by a bunch of relics in their stuffy suits.
Pretty much anyone with a modicum of power, if you think about it. Now they want to put me on a mission. In the field. I'm not sure that it makes sense.
Talking of stuffy suits, here comes one now.
Ladies, how are we this fine morning?
Morning, Phil.
April Benelli, as you very well know, my name is not Phil. If you insist on addressing me by name, it's Sir Philately Stamp.
Yes, Sir Philately Stamp. Sorry, sir.
Let's just dispense with the pleasantries, shall we? Diana, there's no easy way to say this. You're off the mission.
What?
No, I stand corrected. There was an easy way to say it. Word came from up top. We're to shut down this whole unit.
But why?
Oh, the usual. Something about a bloated budget, the numbers not adding up. Accounting is ironically quite unaccountable when it comes to things like answering questions. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. If you came here looking for mission gadgets or to requisition a vehicle, I'm afraid we already relocated anything useful. Now, I best be off. This red tape isn't going to put itself up.
Oh, April. This was my best shot at getting into the field. I'm just so tired of being a civil servant.
Is that right? Well, I'm tired of being civil. Come on, we're getting you on that train.
What do you mean?
If they won't let you join the party,
yeah, April.
we'll crash it in style. This bike could be our ride out of here, Diana. It's a little beaten up, but it should still be salvageable. What do you think?
Brilliant! I'll take a look around.
If we get this bike working, I'll drive us right out of here.
Okay. Save game. And quit. I am exhausted. I'm gonna go get a little bit of sleep, I think, before my kiddo gets home. Yeah, I'm glad that we got to play some more of that. I am still quite sick though, so I'm gonna try to be responsible and get a little bit of rest. Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for hanging out and watching. Let's see. We've got Raid Leader open if anyone would like to grab it. And let's look at our activity feed. Again, if you missed the Dare to Defy thing, I got to host a thing last night that was really cool, showcasing a new 3-part docuseries called Dare to Defy that's all about accessibility in sports. We had 3 lovely people on that we got to ask a bunch of questions and watch parts of the episodes. I think it went really well. So if you'd like to watch that, the VOD is up. There's a couple sections that got muted, which I find hilarious because this was like Twitch put all this together. So there's not really anything I can do about that, but I've let them know that parts got muted. So hopefully they'll be able to fix it. Ben Jack, thank you for the 44 months. Ori for now for the 42. Lurtz for the 6. Legacy Star Killer for the 65. Endeavor for continuing your gift sub. Thank you so much. Boone, thank you again for the raid, buddy. I hope you had a good stream. Not Loki, thank you for the 58. Weird Uncle Jay for the 100. Happy 100. Marianne for the 93. Golden Ramsey again, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. And Ruby Rach for the 6 years. Happy anniversary. Thanks, gang. All right, let's see. I will take Raid Leader. What we got going on here? Preach is playing Bolt Gun. Let's go say hi to Preach. There we go. Go say hi, spread love and joy. I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Take care of yourselves. Thanks so much, guys. Bye-bye.